What is going on, Grinders? It's Chief. We're in the building. It is Take Your Pick'em. It is Monday, August 7th, 2023. I am so glad to come in and hang out with all of you beautiful people. Super sorry I'm late today. My internet was acting up. I'm on my mobile hotspot, so I'm just sharing that with you guys. I do have Verizon cell phone service. It's great. I'm not expecting any hiccups, but for the sake of the show, good morning, Jeff. Thanks for coming in. For the sake of the show, I'm not going to do any screen share. I'm just going to try to talk through everything. I do have everything up, but like I said, I'm going to try to avoid the screen share because I'm running off my mobile hotspot this morning. So we're going to get into this thing. We're not going to change it up. It's time for winning words of wisdom. Good morning, Mike. Happy Monday. Good morning, Montes Piar. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's time for winning words of wisdom. And this was just going to come from me directly. And what I'm going to share this morning is, man, good morning, Tyler. Thanks for joining, brother. What I'm going to share this morning is, look, folks, you don't have time for negative energy in your life. You don't have time for negative people to try to force themselves into your life and be leeches and suck out all of the good things that you have going on. Don't worry about those people. Ignore those people. Block those people. You need to push forward and continue to be the best version of yourself. Don't allow people to hold you back. Don't allow people to say negative things about you to hold you back. Don't allow that in your life, folks. Continue to push forward. Always be forward thinking, positive thinking. You had a bad day, don't worry about it. Tomorrow's a new day, right? You can wake up the next day and have the best day of your life. So that's Chiefs winning words of wisdom for Monday. We're going to go over our recap. If I'm not mistaken, folks, we are 12, 3, and 1 on the month. We closed out Friday with a bang. Definitely had a sweep, and we've had multiple sweeps, but it was good to close out the week on a sweep. If I'm not mistaken, we had Bailey Ober at 5 strikeouts. Bailey Ober at less than 5 strikeouts. We were able to grab that one. We also had Ober at 17 pitching outs. We wanted less than that. We were able to get that. We had Graham Ashcraft at 17.5 pitching outs. We wanted more than that. We were able to get that. We had Merrill Kelly at 6 strikeouts. We wanted more than that, facing Minnesota. We were able to get that one. And then there was one more. That's Luis Severino at 5 strikeouts. We wanted less than that, and we were able to grab that one as well. So, folks, it was a good day. We had a good time. And so what we're going to do, we're going to kick this thing off yet again, and we're going to go out, and we're going to Minnesota. But what we're going to do, Minnesota is facing the Detroit Tigers today, and we're going to be going with Pablo Lopez. Pablo Lopez is sitting at 7 strikeouts around the industry. I want more than that projection. What we've seen from the Detroit Tigers right now, they still have strikeouts. So they've got McKinstry at 21%. They've got Veerling at 21%. They've got Riley Green at 25%. Torkelson, 25%. Carpenter, 23%. Javi Baez, 22%. Badu, 23%. Rogers, 35%. And then Nick Maton at 24%. And we've seen Pablo. He's sitting at around a 30% K rate on the season, 29.9 to be exact. Over the past 30 days, 27%, 28% to lefties, 26% to righties. On the season, 26% to lefties, 33% to righties. I think this is a great spot for Pablo Lopez to get off today at 7 strikeouts. I do want more than that projection. Now, folks, this show will be a little bit faster because I had to start a little bit later, so just bear with me. But we're going to get through this thing. Next up on the docket, we've got Freddie Peralta facing the Colorado Rockies. Folks, Freddie Peralta also seems to be in the spot of all spots, right? For him this season at 8 strikeouts. This is a hefty ask. This is a hefty ask at 8 strikeouts. But I'm going to roll with Freddie here. On the season, Freddie, 28% K rate, 24% to lefties, 32% to righties. Last 30 days, 34%, 27% to lefties, 42% to righties, 42.5 to be exact. And folks, this Colorado lineup is dreadful. An average strikeout rate in terms of the entire lineup at 24.8%. 18% for Jerkson Profar. He's the one that's bringing it down to 24. 25% for Tovar. 29 for McMahon. 23 for Rogers. 32 for Nolan Jones. 23 for Elias Diaz. 35 for Montero. 26 for Taglia. And 32% for Doyle. When we're looking at Freddie Peralta, he's been exceptional as we've gone down the stretch of the season. Earlier in the season, Peralta was not pitching as well, but as we've gotten into the mid part of the season and progressed forward, we've really seen the strikeouts come up for Freddie Peralta. So this is a spot where I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at what he has today. I'm looking at who he's going to be facing. I really like him. Also, I do like his fantasy points on Underdog. He was at 40.5 the last time I checked. I like that opportunity as well. Well, let's go ahead and include both of those in the official tally. 8 strikeouts and 40.5 fantasy points. I will have a little bit more of the strikeouts than the fantasy points, but I think that one is great for us as well. He was 43 on PrizePicks when I checked earlier. So I would encourage you to stick on Underdog unless that particular one tends to come up. But at 8 strikeouts, we want more than that projection. At 40.5 fantasy points, not strikeouts, we want more than that projection as well. All right, once again, I'm moving swiftly today because I know we started a little bit late, but everything is going to, I think, even still with the quickness of the show, what we care about is, are we able to put more money in our pockets today than when we started the show? I hope the answer is yes. I believe we can get us another sweep back-to-back. All right, moving right along here. We're going to Spencer Strider. As you can see, I'm kind of hanging out with the big dogs. And so these might be obvious plays or seemingly obvious plays, but that's okay. What we want are winners. We don't care if they're obvious. We want winners. We've got Strider. He's facing the Pittsburgh Pirates today. Still at 9 strikeouts on PrizePicks. He was at 9.5 on Underdog last I checked. I think he's 9 on Vivid. 9 on PrizePicks. I want more than that projection. Let's stick with the 9. Let's avoid the 9.5 unless it bumps down on Underdog. At 9 strikeouts, we want more than that projection. Folks, he's facing the Pittsburgh Pirates, who, in a sense, I don't want to say they've given up, but they're pretty much letting this season go now. We're starting to see call-ups from this team. 12% K rate for Palacios, 20% for Brian Reynolds, 20% for McCutchen, 30% for Rivas, 28% for Sawinski, 21% for Brian Hayes, 36% for Rodriguez, 44% for Peguero, and 20% for Williams. I just think the opportunity is there on the season, man. This is just phenomenal in terms of strikeout pitching. We've seen Strider just be the best strikeout pitcher in baseball this season. 39% on the season, 38.4% to lefties, 40% to righties. And over the past 30 days, he's a tick higher than that at 41%, 39% to lefties, 44% to righties. I think we see Strider begin to mow this team down, especially in the mid to bottom of the order. I think he's able to pick up a fair amount of strikeouts there. So I really like Strider. Hasn't walked a ton of guys over the past 30 days. Over the season, though, has been at about 10% to lefties. So hopefully he can keep the walks under control today and not give up free pitches. And so the reason why that's important, we don't need him walking guys. We need every opportunity for strikeouts available. Avoid the walks. Let's get the strikeouts today. And I think we'll have this thing under control. All right, folks. So that's going to wrap up. Take your pick from today. Let's go over our recap. This is a quick show. Thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for supporting this particular arm and leg of RotoGrinders. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Please come in the prop shop. It is a free resource. A lot of great minds in there. I'm in there. It is my prop shop, but it's a lot of other people in there that are making fantastic contributions. And so we thank all of those people in the prop shop collectively that make the place great. I'm just one person. I'm not that important. What's important is the group itself that makes the prop shop special and spectacular. So let's go over our recap, and we will get you guys out of here. So at the top, we've got Pablo Lopez at 7 strikeouts facing the Detroit Tigers. We want more than that projection. We've got Freddie Peralta, right? Facing the Colorado Rockies at 8 strikeouts. We want more than that projection. We're also going to include 40.5 fantasy points. We want more than that projection. And then we've got Spencer Strider, the strikeout man himself, striking Strider, facing the Pittsburgh Pirates at 9 strikeouts. We want more than that projection. Folks, I'm Chief. This has been Take Your Pick'em. Come in with your pockets empty. Leave with your pockets full. Let's get the sweep. And I'll see you tomorrow.